Sana, I feel sorry for Yanga, like I really do. We all know how it feels like to be a teenager, especially when you turn 18 and it's your matric dance. You finally feel like, oh, I'm an adult. I've been waiting to be an adult my whole life. So honestly, I understand that Yanga made a mistake and probably trusted wrong people. It happens when you are young, it really does happen. But I really, really do feel sorry for the hard time that she is getting from her parents, Yanga, and everybody else, I must say that I am very grateful that I'm not from a Mabandla family or a family that is like the Mabandlas. Listen, if something happened, your parents should discuss it with you, not the Mabantlas. They will always call a family meeting on you. Your auntie will be there, your uncle will be there, your grandmother, like everyone will be there. Like that's just so embarrassing on its own. But yeah, I am like, oh, you guys are giving Yanga a hard time. At this point, she really does need a huge hug and someone who will say, you know what, I was once young myself and I know how easily teenagers can make stupid mistakes. And sometimes they do make a mistake that just cost you your life, but that's just part of being a teenager. So, yeah, Uyanga does insist, though, that nothing happened between her and the boy. Nothing escalated further than just a kiss. And yeah, guys, according to the world that we are living in today, AI and everything, the technology is too advanced. There is a huge possibility that the video was manipulated to look a certain way. And this is what Yanga is saying. Of course, the Mabantlas are not really convinced. They're like, yeah, Kawe, we don't really trust you. Hey, you could be sticking up with Uyanga because we have heard Yanga's confession. Yanga does confess that she invited the boy inside the house and they further on went into her room. Now, to make even matters worse, the same boy, Sumala, who's being accused of taking this video and trying to embarrass Uyanga, shows up in the Mabantla family. It does seem like Hlati will lose it and attack the boy. And it does look like Ujustice, Brother Justice Gesana, Tumega's old boyfriend, will show up and try to defend his son, or rather his son, Usomala, and be like, hey, son Hlati, how dare you lay your hands on my son? How dare you, And I don't know how will the Mabantlas find the solution, but I guess we have to stick around and see this week really what happened. Yanga was Yanga drugged, because that could be a huge possibility as well, that Yanga was drugged. Now, it's never too late for anything in life. And that's a huge lesson that Azande is about to give us this week on Inimba. So Azande has finally taken a decision to be like, you know what, I'm done with you all always mocking me. Uba Antiona indonda ngalokhu. I have finally taken this wise, crucial decision to say, you know what, I want to become a man. And according to the Xhosa customs, the only way you become a man in Xhosa is by going to the initiating school. And listen, when I tell you that Azande was like, initiating school is where I'm going, he was like, initiating school is where I'm going. So proud of Azande Kesana. This is a huge, big lesson that really it's never too late for anything in life, okay? It really does not matter at what age do you do whatever that you are doing, okay? As long as you are doing it, as long as you are improving yourself and by doing something. So yeah, guys, we'll also see a bit of Zondo drama. I must say that Zondo drama is always cold to me. Give me the Mabantla drama. Any day, any hour, I am here for the Mabantla drama. But yeah, the Zondos will be having a bit of their own drama, father and son drama. It does seems like Mr. Zondo will not be getting along with his son. I mean, they've been not been getting along for the longest time. That's why I'm saying, yeah, this drama is just gonna be cold, and that's that. Yo, hi, Utomega never seems to amaze me. Now she is jealous that Ihlati is trying to build a small relationship with baby Bavumile. And you can tell that she wants that for herself. Listen, Tumega will go ahead and tell this man that they should try for a child. And this comes after she saw pictures of Hlati with a baby Bavumile. This woman's jealousy, like, I can't even call her jealousy right now. I just want to call her Delulu because that's exactly what she is. Now, one thing that is coming up on Nimba this week, it is Yanga's matric dance. Listen, when I tell you that Yanga ate with that dress, Yanga ate. But it is said that, of course, there will be drama in Yanga's matric dance. Sana, I like the fact that Ehlati went out of his way trying to provide all that Yanga needs for her matric dance and make it special for her. Oh man, I was like, okay, Hlanti, I see you now, okay? Stopping to put your ego first and putting your children's needs first. That is first, okay? But yeah, it is said that there will be big drama in Yanga's matric dance. We also will see Lwandle coming back to Inimba. It seems like he has been released from prison. Mawetu ain't playing. Sana, he is negotiating partner within the Zondo Technologies. I'm like, you go Mawetu, okay? Go after what you know you deserve. Oh, Mara, the Mabantlas, they really have a way of getting under my skin. No, because tell me why each and every time when I see them, I'm just annoyed. Hlati and his brother. So Zetu finally agrees that, you know what, the damages should be paid. They show up and they're like, you know what, we are happy to come and pay the damages, and this whole thing is not gonna reduce value from Zetu. It's just our customs. Fine. And they go and say, you know what, we are not just willing to pay damages, we are also ready to pay lobolo for the child because we really want the child to use the Mabandla surname. You know what, I am so happy that Zetu stood on business. I was like, stand on business, babe. She was like, no, that's not happening. The baby is mine. Because what do you mean? You think Zetu is just a baby machine, baby maker? She's gonna go through 9 months of carrying a baby and never even get to raise that baby as her own child because now everything is all about the Mabantlas. I was just like, Zetu, I'm here for you, baby girl. Please stand on business. And I was so proud of her. She was like, that ain't gonna happen, okay? But I do see another problem coming whereby Uxolani will be asking to marry Uzetu because he has expressed that he really likes Uzetu and he really wants to be in Zetu's life. Uthandeka and Tumega's relationship, honestly, the way that it's getting ruined, it is definitely worrying me. I'm not gonna lie. They used to be besties, but Uthandeka really tries to put herself down and respect her son's feelings to say, listen, my son has expressed that he cares and he loves Uzetu so much. He would want to be part of Uzetu and the child's life. And if it means that he would pay lobola, so be it. And Uthandeka, like, one day Zetu will be my daughter-in-law, and one day Zetu's child will be my grandchild. Listen, that does not sit well with Utumega. But I'm just like, they are all in one family. It does not matter whose grandchild it is. At the end of the day, it is their grandchild, and that child should be loved accordingly. Like, why should it matter? It's whose grandchild, it's not, you get. Like, why should it matter? Why should it matter? But unfortunately, it does. it does. For some reason, it matters. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm over Utumega. I feel like Utandega tried her best, but Utumega and her ego. And shame, and like they're still going to be disappointed a lot, because I do feel like Utulani at some point will have no choice but to support his son, Utulani, and shame, and Uklati will be disappointed a lot. Osana Zethu meant a business when she said she does not understand the damages, because as soon as her mom Figile insisted, Zethu was like, listen, bye, I'm out of your house, and she went straight to Xolani. Now Zethu is in a bad condition as she is just recovering from her C-section, so of course she collapsed on Xolani's house. And luckily, Uthandeka is there to help out. Such a good woman, Matans, honestly speaking. And I feel like Zethu not being heard in this whole situation, it's so unfair. Hlati and Utulani, they are thinking about it in their way that will be beneficiary towards them, forgetting that Zethu is a whole human being who have emotions, and she should be allowed to express her emotions as well. But as soon as Ufigile was like, okay, we're not gonna talk about just in Tlaulo only. We have to also talk about the fact that Ulinkamva died while he has promised marriage to Uzet. We have to talk about that as well. I did saw Hlati's facial expression being a bit uncomfortable. And yeah, I don't know what was Figile's intentions as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am also like a bit uncomfortable with the question. I'm just like, Figile, what is your intentions? But I am assuming Uguti, Uxolani will be the one to honor that wish, If they are paying a whole lobola for Uzethu, at least it should be for Uxolani. Like, I don't know. Luckily, Uzethu does not mind to the idea of getting married towards Uxolani. So I don't know if Uthandeka and Uxolani will be able to explain Uzethu, because Uzethu is really having a hard time to understand damages or the importance of damages. So I'm thinking Zethu and Thandeka will, not Zethu, rather Uxolani and Thandeka will try to explain to her. But also, if she honestly does not want it, she does not want it. She just wants to raise her child in peace, and she should be allowed to do so. Zethu have made one of the most difficult decisions, which is to keep the baby, even though it imposes danger upon her life. Now, it is said that Zethu needs a critical surgery so that she would be able to carry the baby to full term. Now, the families have been fighting. The families have been on each other's throats fighting. Hlati and Tumega offered to pay for the surgery, but Zethu is like, no, okay, not when you are disrespecting my mom, okay? You are very much disrespectful. That's not how I will accept your help from you guys, because Zethu also feels like, should she allow the Mabandlas to help her, later on they will claim the baby. They will claim that the baby is theirs simply because they paid for the surgery. Now, what I like about Zethu is that she can respectfully disagree with her mom's parenting style. Like, her mom have given Zethu so many responsibilities, including taking care of her sister's children. But Zethu will not allow anyone to disrespect her mom. Even though her and her mom are not in good terms, she's like, I'm not going to allow the Mabandlas to disrespect my mom. I respect that about Zethu. Now, Lazarus came to Hlati's house to offer to pay for the surgery. I do feel like Lazarus was overstepping. I feel like Hlati was definitely right, even though Hlati's reasons were a bit off, because Hlati end up using the Vumile also case that, hey, Lazarus, you remember that you took my son from me? You also acted like you are Linkamva's father. Now this, no, I don't need your help. I do feel like Lazarus overstepped a bit. You are sometimes, allow people to come to you when they need help, especially to come to you and say, hey, listen, I need help. To go to someone and offer help without them asking, especially when you know that you and those people are not in good terms, it is a bit overstepping, okay? I feel like, yeah, Lazarus did overstep just a little bit. But at the end of the day, this was not about Hlati. It's not about Hlati. It's not about how Hlati feels towards Lazarus. It is about Zethu. Zethu needs the surgery, and it does not matter where help comes from. So I don't know, guys. I do think because Uzethu did rejected the Mabandla's help, and be like, no, we don't need help from you guys. I do, however, feel like Lazarus will end up saving the day. One thing about Lazarus, he is the savior of the day. I don't know, how do you all feel, okay? Do you all feel like Lazarus will step in and save the day? I definitely feel like if there is one person who will step in and save the day, it is Lazarus. Zethu absolutely deserves this. Can we also talk about Uxolani Sana? He is ready to step in and be a stepdad. And he's like, listen, this is not, it's not something awkward. It's something that we do within this family. In this family, we help one another. In this family, we have one another's back all the time. And yes, I will step in because Linkamva is not here anymore, and I do care about Uzethu so much. Not even Xolani trying to come up with imali. I'm just like, Xolani, you are failing to come up with funds for this surgery, but you are ready for a stepfather role. I don't know, quite questionable, Kasana. But yeah, I must say, very cute. Sana, every day Tumega proves to us that she does not deserve our sympathy. Like, I can't believe that at one point in season 1, I was feeling sorry for Tumega. So Friday, when they were told that Zethu might have to terminate the pregnancy just so that she can save her own life, not Utumega, like, she clearly shows that the only thing she is concerned about as the child that Zethu is carrying, because is one thing in this world that can get her close to Linkamva again. She does not care about Zethu's feelings. She has not made any attempt whatsoever to try to care for Zethu. She only cares for herself. Now, I do feel like that Utumega will develop a bit of jealousy when she also realizes that Hlati is not on her side. Hlati has grown or have a soft spot for Uzethu's mom. And I do feel like Utumega will be a bit jealous, delusional, you might call it, because she will start to accuse Hlati of things that really are non-existent. I like that Uxolani was willing to step up to the table should the baby survive. He was like, you know what, I am willing to step up. I'm willing to be the man that I need to be. And I'm willing to say, you know what, this is the path that I should go, or I should live with, or I should live by. This is the path that I should live by. And I'm going to support Uzethu no matter what. I'm going to be there. And Zethu will not raise this child alone for as long as I am still alive, because I will be here holding her hand, making sure that she raises the baby with me. I honestly, at this point, I despise this Tumega. This is not the Tumega that we ordered. Why are we getting this Tumega? Tumega, babe, like, change your ways, and change your ways now, quick and fast, because the Tumega that you are becoming is not cute. You are not becoming a cute Tumega. Like, you can never be becoming a cute Tumega. Right now, you are just not becoming a cute Tumega. Please change. Change quick and fast. Oh, Zethu Sanalami, Zethu, my girl, what have you done? What have you done? One thing that I do love, though, it seems like Zethu's mom is going to be more supportive towards Zethu, especially after learning that Zethu tried to eliminate our baby. Well, I do not know if the procedure will be successful or not. I guess we all have to wait for tonight's episode. But the Mabandlas answer here